Welcome to my train room. This is where I'm going to build my layout set in Denmark in the mid-1950s. The name of the layout is Sundborg. Stay tuned. First, let's go back in time a bit. I actually began this layout many years ago in the basement of our house. Then I had to move abroad for some time for my job, and I only recently came back to our old house. So it's time to restart the layout, give it a reboot. And this time I will try to document it on vlog. I hope you will find it interesting. So the layout is going to be constructed on this open framework. It's a time-tested way of doing benchwork for model railways. It's strong and it's rigid and it's relatively cheap to construct. The main material here is pine. These beams are 4.4 times 2.2. The legs are pine as well, and they're made of these beams 4.4 times 4.4. Now the big advantage with an open framework is that it gives you a really solid base for constructing your layout. I'll be using a lot of 0.8 centimeter plywood for the track beds and for landscape and features. You can put it directly on the framework, or you can level, take it to the next level, so to speak, and use the frame as a base for lifting your landscape. So basically what I'm planning to do is to have sort of a rising landscape here. It's another old trick in the book for model railways. So the layout is chest height, which I prefer because I think it gives you a more engaging experience when you operate the layout and watch the trains go by. So what I'm going to do next is to paint the legs and some of the benchwork facing us black, and I'm going to do that because I want to tone down everything that is below the what is going to be the actual layout. Later on there will be fascia plates, and maybe I'll even put a curtain down here. But all in all, I just want to push it back, make it more discreet, paint it black. As you may have noticed by now, apart from the top layer where the layout will go someday, I have a layer where the staging area and fiddle yards will stay. I also have some shelves underneath, and on this side I have some trays where I can, for instance, store some rolling stock when not in need. While on this side I can, for instance, store some of the dioramas that I've been building while I've been waiting for this to happen, for the layout to be ready again. At one end of the layout I have made myself a small area for spray painting with the booth and everything. And of course in this area I have a workbench with a computer and room for what else is needed. Time to have a look at the lights. At the moment there are amateurs all around the layout. 36 watts, 3600 Kelvin. But I'm going to try to install this LED lights with different color combinations possible to see if I can maybe add a little ambiance to the layout during, early morning hours, evening sunsets. I don't know. It's an experiment. We'll see how it goes. Putting the LED up was not complicated at all. Double-sided tape made it rather easy. Time for a test. Here's a normal light. We shift to the white only LED. Here comes the red. Step by step, tone it down. Not very smooth. Here comes the blue. Maybe it's moonlight. Daybreak already. Back to normal. Here we go. So almost done for the day, but I was thinking maybe I should give you a sort of short introduction to where this is all going. As you can see, it's a U-shaped layout, and that's because I'll be probably the only operator here, and if I would have done something with a peninsula or anything, I would have to run around. This way I can stay in the middle and keep the trains running. So the main idea is that we will have the main station of the layout, Sundborg, located here. The main building will be placed approximately where this forest is at the moment. So the idea is that the station area will start here. There'll be a helix connecting this level with the staging area underneath. So the main track will come out here. It will make a gentle curve around here and then disappear into the distance. Here we'll have some goods areas. There'll be a depot somewhere around here, and of course in the background we'll have a cityscape of a Danish provincial town in the 1950s. This area will probably be industry, maybe a harbor. So the main line will go through here. It will turn around and then it will come out here and run along this part of the layout. So I would like to have a branch line as well. It will start at the main station in Sundborg, and then it will make its way around the layout, come out here and make its way through the landscape. This will all be green and pleasant rolling hills, typical Denmark, green and pleasant land. Maybe I'll have the terminus station for the branch line at this end of the layout. Maybe I'll find some way of taking the branch line back and maybe have the terminus somewhere down here. I haven't decided yet. The hard thing about designing a layout is not to do everything, not to try to do everything, but we'll see. I'll leave some decisions for later. That's how I like to build layouts anyway. That's the end of episode 1. I hope you liked what you've seen. I would like to end each episode with some drive-bys, but obviously that can't happen today. So instead I'll leave you with a few shots of this diorama testing the new light. So hope to see you again next time. Bye bye.